Well, just bought some stuff from Harbor Freight. That's garbage. But figured I'd give you guys a somewhat of an update. You guys might notice the entire garage has been really well organized, cleaned out, and everything like that. I have a bunch of tools that me and my buddy put up on the wall. My buddy actually did me a solid. Last weekend he came over and actually helped me for the entire day of Saturday. Just going through the garage and cleaning everything up and organizing things. There's still a lot I need to do, but all these shelves right here, I still need to go through a lot of stuff. These shelves are basically amassing about 4 or 5 years worth of crap that I've collected over the years. Stuff like these computers that people have just given to me, you know, smaller things like Honda stuff for the bike, and I've got bike parts in there, car parts, chemicals, motor oil, just about everything, even a full propane tank. So there's still a lot of stuff I need to go through. I really have had a bad habit of just taking anything and everything that people have given me for free. You guys will notice that that table that was here is gone. All the vacuums and vacuum cleaner parts that were there are now gone. The vacuum cleaner experiment kind of failed. I knew it would. I knew there wasn't really going to be much to, you know, go with that, or I knew it wasn't going to be all that lucrative, but these are the only 2 vacuums that I have, you know, surplus, extras that are left. And this one's actually already earmarked for somebody that I'm going to give it to. I'm not too sure what I'm going to do with this one just yet. Might pass this on to somebody else, I don't know yet. I removed what was left of the fans that were over here. Still have those 2 fairings and the heat barrier for the fairings for my bike, but I just haven't gotten around to dealing with this yet. Still not sure if I want to go with some used fairings and stuff or not, because apparently these don't flex all that well. So I'm not really too sure if I want to go any further with these. Plus that tail fairing was cracked when I went down on that bike anyways, so that needs to be changed out. This pressure washer has been working really good. I've been using it to mainly just wash the vehicles and the bike. It works really damn good. I haven't even really used my snap-on one at all. The generator, I pulled that out. I actually haven't used this thing, so I'm probably going to end up selling it to one of my buddies. They expressed some interest in it. And then another buddy of mine needed an ottoman, and I found one in the garbage for him. It was actually a yard sale leftover in his neighborhood, actually. And he had mentioned to me that he wanted an ottoman, and I found this one, showed it to him. He said it'll do just fine. As you guys can see, I've got the fans out. I've got another fan over there on the side of the Ranger, and it is 90 degrees in here, which isn't bad. Then I also got my tools hung up, my garden tools. I have 2 electric blowers. This one's a Works 20 or 32 volt rather. I'm going to do a review on this at some point. I ended up taking that gas blower back just because it was kind of overkill for what I have. And I went back and bought this Toro one. I think it's a, I can't remember the model number. It's like a 51 something, 91. I don't remember. But it works really damn good. I actually used it to blow off the Ranger after I washed it, and it works great for that. So I don't need to use any sort of towels or terry cloths or anything to dry any of the vehicles or the bikes or the bike or anything. And then my Eco weed trimmer is now hanging up over there. Honestly, this thing's a little overkill for this place too, so I might end up selling that and go with a electric weed trimmer. But I'm not really too sure about that yet. But I mean, this is just a really small lot that I'm on, and I'll show you guys the front yard and backyard in a little bit, and the effect of the drought. But anyways, that's pretty much the garage. Really not too much else to show you guys in here. I love having all these tools here for, you know, easy access and everything, and I always wear ear pro when I do the lawn care and stuff like that. Show you guys the yards. That used to be all green grass there, but that's a little bit of yard that I have. The van, and here is the other half of my yard, front yard. As you guys can see, it's dead. I actually haven't mowed it in like 3 weeks now. Occasionally I'll come out here with the weed whacker and do a little bit of trimming, but really that's honestly about it. It's dead. It's not growing at all. I mean, there's a little bit of green, but it's nothing significant. Sometimes I go through here and you know, trim stuff, and I actually need to take that leaf blower with the vacuum feature and go through these side areas a little bit. I'll show you guys the backyard. And now we're outside. Some of you guys might remember this thing. I'm actually going to put this up for sale here pretty soon. I just don't use it all that much, and you know, it's just money sitting here, and you know, over time it's just going to, carburetor's just going to gum up. I keep forgetting to put fuel stabilizer in it, but I do need to do that. Anyways, there's the barbecue that I fixed a while back. And here's my backyard. It's a little greener than the front, and as you guys can see, I've been busy back here with doing other things. But I've not mowed back here in about a month, and this is all that it's grown. We're not allowed to water our lawns because of the drought, and you know, it's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I haven't even bothered with, you know, doing really much yard work around here, other than clearing out a lot of the brush and everything that's built up with those redwoods. And then it just started getting hot again. Well, it's been hot, but the old AC decided to take a shit. So now I have a brand new one. Really nice. They got that thing in and installed literally like a day or two before it started hitting into the 90s. And this house is pretty well insulated. And so now I'm out here at the dad's. Just came out here to pick up something, but I guess I can update you guys on all the stuff that's been going on out here. Really nothing too major. Haven't gotten to these just yet. Same with those weed whackers over there. Just really haven't had the time. These two blowers are the last thing I was screwing with, and I didn't do any videos on them when I was messing with them. This one a buddy gave me, and I wasn't able to get it going. I even put a new carburetor in, I think it was this one, and tried tuning them both, you know, setting them back to the original settings and everything. And you know, before I did that, I even rebuilt the carburetors in both of them, and still no dice. So I don't know. I really hate messing with two-stroke stuff to a certain extent. I really do, and that's why I've gone electric, and that's why I've bought, you know, a couple electric blowers. Just because I'm really tired of messing with them. They just, you know, after so many years, they just start messing up. But there is a few things I'm going to take off of these before I scrap them. And no, I don't send or mail anything to you guys. Sorry, you know, it's a privacy issue among a whole bunch of other different things. I'm not going to start doing that with you guys, you know, because I send you guys something, then it reveals, you know, all my information, and you know, that's stuff that doesn't need to be on the internet or to people who, you know, I barely even know through YouTube. So don't take it personally if I tell you guys I don't sell or ship stuff to you guys, but that's largely the reason why. There's so many people on here that they basically dox themselves, and you know, they wonder why people start, you know, sending them crap or screwing with them and stuff. And yeah, that's not going to be something that I do. So as far as the rest of this stuff goes, these two I should be able to get going at the very least. I might end up swapping this motor to another deck. This Troy-Bilt one, actually. Well, I might not even do that. You know, maybe I can swap the bag stuff over to this one. I'll have to figure that out and see if it's the same. I don't know that it is, but I'll have to look into that a little bit. This thing's just sitting out here kind of haphazardly, but we're not expecting any more rain this season. So that's all the stuff that's out here. See if there's anything else to talk about. So now I'm in the shop. I had to bring my Honda mower back over here. I have to adjust the choke and throttle control cable on it. At least I'm pretty sure that's what I have to do, or I have to clean the carb out again because I was using it and then it just stopped. Still got compression and everything. I don't think there's any issue with that. So I just haven't gotten around to messing with it just yet. And there's no grass right now, as you guys have seen in the videos, so I'm not even really too worried about it. It's, you know, a project that's been delegated for more or less a later date. Same with the chainsaws. I got rid of that orange power cut one, threw that in the trash. This McCulloch chainsaw is probably going to be the next one I work on, just because it already runs, but I think I need to tune the carburetor up a little bit. Really isn't too much else over here, but I'm going to grab my camera because that's what I came over here for. Like I said, I've just been really busy. I've had a lot of stuff going on with work. I started a new job. I'm working on helicopters now, and the hours are a little bit different, but they're regular hours. You know, it's basically a 9 to 5. And unlike the last job I had, which was pretty much on call and the schedule was very fluid, this new job is a lot better. It's a lot easier for me to plan around things and, you know, even do stuff like doctor's appointments with a little bit more ease. So, which that's good and everything. I guess some of the projects here, you know, nothing really has changed all that much. It's been a while since I started this thing, but I have gone through and put fuel stabilizer into all this stuff, even this, even though it's still not hooked up yet. It's another small project I need to do. I've got the motor bolted down on there, but I think I was having an issue with the pulley clearance between the shifting mechanism for the belt, or the tensioner I should say, and the actual pulley. So that's going to kind of be interesting to see how that goes. I've seen other people with the same brand mower. I think this is a power trim or something like that. Yeah, trimmer mower. It's literally the trimmer brand. I think I've seen people use the 6.5 horse on these. So it's not really something I'm going to really dedicate that much time or money into, and if I can't get it fixed the way it is, I'll probably just end up getting rid of this thing on Craigslist or something. I'll keep that motor though. The pressure washer works fine. The weed trimmer works great. Never had a problem with it since I stuck that Honda on it. This thing I haven't used in quite a while, simply because, well, there's no grass out here either, and the last times I have mowed the grass, I used either of the Tecumsehs. So really, aside from that, that's all that's pretty much been going on. The past couple weekends, I actually haven't really worked on much of anything. Done a lot of personal stuff, you know, and got stuff ready for the job that I just started and everything. So there's not really a whole lot that I've done that's really worth making a YouTube video about. The only reason I'm doing this one is because I've had a few of you guys ask me what's been going on. So the Ranger's working good, been happy with it. Gas mileage isn't the best. I'm getting about 13 to 14, depending on how I drive in town. It gets about, I think it was like 22, 23 on the highway, which is about on point for what it should get. But this summer blend of fuel that we get here in California really messes with your fuel economy a little bit, so there's always that, unfortunately. So aside from that, I think that's about it for this video. There's really not too much else I've got going on. I should have some videos up for you guys next weekend. There is a couple product reviews I've got in the pipeline. I bought another blower and an electric trimmer of all things from Lowe's. We've got a good deal on them. So I'll be doing an unboxing of those and a general first impression. And then what else did I buy? I bought a Harbor Freight drill for out here because I kept using my dad's, and I just needed something to, you know, mess with the lawnmowers with and stuff like that. So got one on sale for 40 bucks. So I'll make a review and overview of that. And I also got a small electric screwdriver. This looks like a tiny drill. I've actually had one before, but I couldn't find it, so I bought this one to replace it. And I'll be doing somewhat of a review on that as well. Stay tuned for more videos. There's always going to be more, even though recently I've kind of slacked off a little bit. But like I said, just been busy. You all stay classy.